So hello guys, I hope you're doing good. So let me show you how I have been trading for the last 1 week, all the trades that I've been took the last 1 week. So actually I started trading on my funded account. So I had account with QuantTechL and I have a account with FundedX as well. But let us discuss first on the trade that I took on my funded on my QuantTechL account and give you details that went up. So let us go back to the charts. Now on the charts here, I'm having gold. As you can see, I'm having gold on the chart. So on gold, I started trading gold on this day. Excuse me for that. My computer is really laggy. So I got to find someone to help me on solving this issue. So boom. So we have this. So I think this was on Monday, or if not so, I think this was on Tuesday. What the fuck? So yeah, this was on Tuesday. Yeah, actually this was on Tuesday, man. So after I entered the market, I had marked this zone as our this was our last low, or rather my swing low. So the price gold went up. As you know, gold has been aggressively bullish. So I wanted to go with the trend. I wanted to flow with the trend. So in that case, I was looking for buy setup. So I had spotted this zone. This acted as a demand zone that pushed this market to this previous high. So as the market was going to this previous high, imbalances and liquidity were left around this zone. So I needed to check for fair value gap. So that gave us an entry. So price came back, reacted to this fair value gap, and then price moved up to this zone. So on this trade, I actually targeted around 1:5. Because I was trading on a funded account on QuantTechL, but I had taken an instant funded account of 1.2k, 1.4k. So they have some rules that need some proper risk management. So there are some rules. So with that account, so we just took this trade, and now we made like a 0.25. We made like a 0.5 of profit. Now this. So after I had took this trade, this was on Tuesday. So as gold was really rallying on highs, so we had a week high around this zone. So I'm expecting a break of that high, so that I take another trade, because I basically always target 2 to 3 trades in a day. But whenever I find just one a good setup, I'm always there. So another setup really showed well, because you see as gold was moving up, we were having higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low. So on this move, we won on this zone. We had this new higher low, so we expected a new higher high. So that's why I took this trade, and it also gave me a close 1:3. Then we came down. That was on Tuesday. So we came down. I actually trade on London session, so I don't trade on New York and the Asian session. And all this movement has been taking place during the Asian session. So then what? I remember there's a trade that I took that almost breached my account. I think it was on our AUD card. So we won't look on it right now, but it always gave us some drawdown on our QuantTechL account. But then, so we were targeting, as gold was moving, there are lots of liquidity that were left around this zone. So last week, I remember I only traded like I think on my QuantTechL I traded like 4 days, and on my funded next side on QuantTechL I traded like 4 days. Now this was the trade that I took. And now after we had that nice setup, so we for the next day, or during the next day, like this was on Wednesday. So this was our 3rd day of the week trading. So I was targeting this one to be I was targeting gold to respect this one, because Now on my fourth day trading, it was a very crazy day, man. I breached my account. What a bad news, man. So as I had as I had highlighted this zone, and this was my point of interest because I was seeing some sort of demand that would be created around this zone. So I entered a trade around this zone. So I entered a trade around this zone. So I entered a buy setups around that zone. Uh, and as I was targeting this the previous high and some imbalances that were left around this zone, and now as price action, I never considered this. I never considered the imbalances that were left around this zone. So what came to the price? Price did a hand. You see, because if you can zoom, you can see this the candlesticks. The candlestick were big bearish candlestick with no wicks as they were dropping. They were that big selling momentum. So I ended a trade around this zone as I was targeting this zone. Then boom, price came back and took my stop loss out, and eventually breaching my account because. So price reversed and eventually I breached my account because on Quantekel's platform they have some sets of rules. See, my account was breached successfully. This was the saddest day because this account I had been growing it, and now look at what the performance has been. So on Quantekel they have like a static based drawdown. So when you are not keen, you will actually. So Quantekel have a static based drawdown. So when trading using Quantekel, you need to be very careful. So actually, this is a lesson that I have learned within this account. So we no longer have this account anymore because you can see my performance. Let me go down to my performance. So I had a win ratio of 70. That win ratio. I had a very good win ratio, but now I ended up closing this account because of the static drawdown they have. Because if I remember, I was only having less than like 50% to pay up, but now one day everything is done. So that did not stop me out, or that did not stop me. I went on and purchased another account from Funded Next. So I went on and so after I went on and purchased an account from Funded Next, as you can see. So I purchased an account on Funded Next. So we have a 5k account with that. So I had managed to make like a 0.16% of our profit. So currently we have no loss and everything is fresh. So let me give you a trade that I took on Funded Next that gave us this result. So let's go back on gold. Now this is on a trade that I took on Funded Next account. So as we had been taken out during this move, so I was actually waiting for this massive. I was actually waiting for press. So previously, after we were taken out from the market and actually breached our Quantekel account, so I waited for price to come back to my point of interest. Actually, this zone was a very strong liquidity zone, and we also had the 4-hour block from this zone. Now, price came back and respected my entry zone. Price respected my point of interest and order block, and then price got that steam to move up. So on this trade, I risked less than 0.25%. I actually reached like around 0.10%. So I managed to bag some 5 RR. Remember, I risked the least amount I could risk. So this is where we managed to get that 0.16% profit. So I closed all my trades around this zone. I never waited them for TP because we were actually having something like NFP during the night. So I think there was some kind of news, but I'm not pretty sure. But now I've exited the market from this one. Actually, the market was also approaching weekend, so and I was kind of busy, so I needed to avoid trading at all times. So we bagged some 0.16% from this trade that I took on Funded Next, and now this was later on Friday. So I see there was a bullish movement on the DXY, so I think that that caused the bearish move from gold. Now gold has just passed from being a bullish for some time, and now it was in bearish move. So this was on Friday, and Friday I never took any trade. So on my Friday next account, I've only took one trade. So this was on Friday because as you can see, I was just monitoring trades from. I was just monitoring a trade from my zone. So I've avoided the markets, avoided entering into market. Just wanted to see the action of it. But as I can see, with an improvement in the DXY, I expect some bearish move in gold. So this is what I'm expecting on gold, or to maybe respect that trend line. But otherwise, we will be still looking on the other currencies from come next week. So there are a lot of currencies I'm going to do some analysis on and actually do some backtesting on my edge that I improve. So guys, I'm very thankful for your support. So this is my funded next account. This is my funded next account. I don't want to show you this, but so this is my funded next account. So we are really expecting to have some good move on this account. So guys, I'm very much thankful for your support. So head over to my account, please subscribe and like this video so that it reaches so many people.